Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor, and today we're doing something a little different. Doing what?
I said a little different.
Just a little different. Something that was requested as like our tearjerker requests, and someone said, hold on, do Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years, and make sure you bring tissues. And I was like, challenge accepted. Now, just
we didn't bring tissues though.
We didn't bring. We're Americans.
Bring sleeves.
We bring sleeves. Yeah, tissues. They like rip up and they get everywhere.
You get little fluff balls stuck to you.
Ain't nobody using tissues anymore. Come on now, Mike and the Mechanics. From what I'm just like noticing, old timey band.
I think
older
so.
Band?
I feel like I recognize the name of the band, and I feel like they're from like a bit more back in the day.
So what era would you pin this at? 80s?
No,
70s?
I think
60s?
before 80s. Yeah, I would say maybe 60s or 70s. That's just a guess, though.
I don't know. Long-winded, 3-minute intro, but guys, Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years. Let's hop on over and let's give it a listen.
There we go. I'm like, uh-oh. You're like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
'80s.
Yeah, it feels older than I thought.
Every generation blames the one before.
That's true.
Facts.
And all of their frustration
Goddamn boomers.
come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear.
Wow.
I don't know why every artist of this period, I think it's Phil Collins.
When we die, we don't see eye to eye. So we open up a quarrel between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay.
Man, I love the message of this song.
I know.
Say it loud.
I'm like so just focused on.
Yeah.
This part right here is familiar.
As well as you hear, because it's too late. It's too late when we die. Whoa, when we die.
When we die, there's a choir singing that.
Eye to eye. I wasn't there that morning when my my father passed away, I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years.
That's
So say it loud. Say it clear. Come on, say it clear. As well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. It's too late when we die. We don't say eye to eye. Hey, so say it loud. Say it loud.
so.
Come on, say it clear. Don't give up. Don't give in. And don't look back till it's too late.
I'm letting it play out. Nothing. All right, baby. What did you think of that song? Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years.
I think the message behind it was like really nice, very emotional. You had to like, I was really, really, really focused in on the lyrics on that one.
Yeah.
You know, I have to admit sometimes I just kind of miss over them a little bit if I'm just like, there's a lot going on in the video and things like that. But that was really touching.
I think it's a beautiful song. I have a hard time with songs of this generation. You know, like old songs that I would consider old, right? Because of my age, where the men vocalists, and I appreciate male vocalists because they sound like males and they're not being too crazy, but
Yeah.
I always like it, like immediately takes me to like Phil Collins or, you know, a different.
You do say that a lot.
It's
You're
just-
like Phil Collins.
It's Phil Collins, you guys.
They're all Phil Collins.
They're all Phil Collins.
Yeah,
and-
this I would say I thought that this was going to be a lot like farther. I thought it was like more 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
It was definitely older than I thought, but
I'm actually kind of bummed that it wasn't.
yeah.
Just because like the way that music was just like played out back then, you know, with the drums, like it all sounds kind of the samey.
Yeah.
You know, with just the style
It's very similar.
or just the recording technology that was back then. But yeah, I thought it's tough because like I wasn't really close with my dad, so I don't have like that
Yeah.
same kind of.
I think definitely like there's particular songs about stuff like that that hits home a little bit more to us. And
Yeah.
yeah, neither one of us had a relationship with our dad. I think that one line, I can't even remember what it was that he said that got me. Put it into perspective. I think just like, you know, I'm thinking about like my grandpa and my mom and like now my son and you know, like that's what made me so emotional, but that's hard.
Yeah. So this was something unexpected. I didn't think we were going to go that far back in time to
No.
listen to a song. I'm one of those people that I like new. I like with TV shows, I don't like going back to old movies just because like CGI or, you know, just the production isn't quite up to today's standards. And
Yeah.
that's kind of how I feel about music too.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I don't, you know, my mom listened to like stuff like 70s and 80s music a lot. I never liked those. I did like stuff like 20s through 50s though. I could listen to that on my own time, but like 70s and 80s, I don't know, just not really. Like I did enjoy this song, but it's not something that I would be like, I want to listen to that song. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And I didn't hear it in passing. I've never heard the song before.
The very like one chorus part where they were like the say it loud, say it proud part, that part seemed a little bit familiar, but none of the rest did.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I had just heard it maybe in a movie or something, but there's a little bit of recognition there. It sounds like our baby woke up, so
Yeah.
we should probably cut this so I can go get him.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave down in the comments. Let us know what you think. And until next time, bye.